What is limerence? The beautiful lie that feels like love. Have you ever felt completely consumed by someone? Like every thought leads back to them, even if they barely notice you exist? You check your phone every few minutes, replay conversations in your mind, read signs where there are none. That feeling, that ache, that obsession, it might not be love. It might be something else entirely. It might be limerence. Limerence is a psychological, state-intense, emotional longing for another person, where your feelings feel out of your control. It was first defined by psychologist Dorothy Tenoff in the 1970s. And yet today, Gen Z is rediscovering it through TikTok spirals, poetic playlists, and voice notes sent but never delivered. Limerence is when you feel a rush at the smallest sign and emoji, a glance, a 3-second eye contact. You obsessively think about this person even though you barely know them. You assign meaning to their silence. You dream up entire conversations, futures, and imaginary connections. It's like falling in love with the idea of someone, not the actual person. Limerence doesn't need real love to survive. It needs mystery. Uncertainty is its oxygen. It grows in the maybe, in the what if, in the space where clarity never comes. So, how do you know if you're in love or just deep in limerence? Here's the tricky part. Limerence feels good at first. It mimics real love. The butterflies, the rush, the emotional high. But the crash comes hard. Because in limerence, your mood depends entirely on their behavior. Did they reply fast? Joy. Did they leave you on red? Misery. Did they like your post? Hope. Did they watch your story but not message you? Confusion. Your entire emotional world becomes reactive. And it hurts, because you're attached to someone who may not even see you the same way. Or worse, they know and they use it. Limerence is often rooted in something deeper. Insecurity, abandonment wounds, the desire to be chosen. You project what you want onto someone unavailable or distant. You imagine them filling the empty parts inside you. But no one can complete you if you don't feel whole already. You see them as perfect because you want something perfect to believe in. But people aren't saviors. They're just people. And when they fall short of the fantasy, limerence doesn't adjust, it breaks. Limerence makes you fall in love with potential, with what they could be, with the version of them that exists in your daydreams. But here's the truth. Limerence is rarely mutual. The intensity you feel might not be real on their end. And that disconnect? That's what keeps the obsession alive. Because if they gave you certainty, if they showed up with clarity and consistency, it might kill the illusion. And limerence thrives on illusion. It survives in situationships, in ambiguity, in longing. It's the ache of almost, the fantasy of maybe. You stop feeding the fantasy. You stop waiting for them to give you what you should give yourself: love, attention, peace. You start seeing clearly without the rose-colored filter of emotional hunger. Ask, what do I really know about this person? Have they truly shown up for me? Or have I written their character from scratch just to feel something? Start romanticizing your life the way you romanticized them. Play your music. Take yourself on walks. Notice the sunlight on your face. Fill the silence with yourself, not their absence. You'll start to realize what you were missing wasn't them. It was the feeling of being wanted. And that starts with you. Limerence isn't evil, it's human. It means you're capable of deep feeling, of imagination, of love. But you deserve a love that looks back at you. That shows up, not disappears. That holds space for you, not just in your mind, but in the real world. You don't need to chase meaning in half-typed texts or cryptic smiles. You deserve clarity. You deserve peace. You deserve something real. And I promise, what's real will never leave you guessing.